What's going on, folks? I thought I would go live because I haven't gone live in a long time. Although maybe it hasn't been that long. I just don't remember it being for a while. So here I am to hang out for a bit. It's 8 where I am, and I can see it's already getting dark, which means that it's almost fall. And today felt like a fall day, and I hate that because I hate fall. Um, it makes me want to move to New Zealand, which is kind of why I went live. Does anyone here live in New Zealand? I have some questions for you. I'm not actually going to move to New Zealand because it just not, doesn't make sense, but I would love to live in New Zealand if it's awesome, which it might not be awesome. Okay, let me just... Right. Okay. Yo, not from New Zealand this week, says Nicola Johnson. Oh, I know where you're from. You're from Trinidad or something like that, I think. Can't be fall yet. Just started getting summer. Montana here, says Teresa. Suspensory9 says, hey, hello. Greetings from Boston. Justine's from Boston. Her name looks like she's from Poland. Here on the east coast of Canada. Heidnik, is that how you say your name? Okay, does anyone here live in New Zealand or not New Zealand? New Zealand. I need to search this up. New Zeal and I have a zeal to go to the Zealand. Country in Oceania. Oceania. Oh, your flag has like the British thing in the corner. It's part of the Commonwealth, I guess, right? Sorry, not from New Zealand, but Ontario. Close. Cape Cod. MA. I don't know what MA is. Is that Massachusetts? Andrew Sawatsky. Wait, Sawatsky. Is that Polish or something? South Texas and sweating. I wouldn't mind living in Texas, but I would rather live in New Zealand. Like, I'm just looking at these pictures right now. There was a slideshow going through. Like, you got hobbits, you got mountains, you got a bridge. I think that's a bridge. Hold on, let me click on that. Yeah, that is a bridge. What more could a man want? You also got mountains with purple flowers. So you got regular mountains, you got mountains with purple flowers, you got hobbits, you got a bridge. And a red train. Moving to New Zealand, the best New Zealand city for you. That just looks like a regular city to me. I'm used to regular cities. Cool. I just saw a video from New Zealand where a guy threw a small bucket of fish into a lake and something that looked like a monster attacked it. Really? New Zealand fish man throws food to monster. Mega fish feeding frenzy. Girl versus boy nonstop. Was it that video? Dude, these people are jacked. Am I going to be jacked if I live there? Videos. I probably worded it wrong. New Zealand. Dude throws fish in water. Yeah, I don't... You should send that to me, Renee. Ivy lives in New Zealand, but doesn't look like she's here. Ah. Los Angeles. Here, says Smurfam. New Hampshire. Ladybug Lady lives in New Hampshire. Yes, Massachusetts. I love saying that like that. Hello from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. First time in a long time that I've caught a live while it's just getting started. Well, hello, Karen. Buffalo, New York. You know, New York has a lot of hockey teams. The state of New York. They got the Buffalo Sabres, which you reminded me of. They got the New Jersey Devils. They got the New York Rangers. They got the hold on. Where's Boston? Is Boston? I don't know my geography that well. Where the is Boston? Let's see if we can find this out. Okay, let's take the F word out of there. Where is Boston? Boston. Oh, it's in Massachusetts. I was actually going to say that. Okay, let's... New York. Okay. New York hockey teams. New York hockey. They got the Rangers, of course. Oh, yeah, the New York Islanders. I knew there was another one. So that's 4. Is there more? New York State hockey teams. Hockey teams. There we go. What hockey team is in New York? NHL in the Empire State. Okay. New York Rangers, Buffalo Sabres, and the New York Islanders. It only says 3. What? Sorry, what was the other one I said? No, I don't even remember. Now Josh, the grass is always greener. Right, I want to go to where it's greener. I want to go on the other side of the fence. Or the other side of the road, other side of the sea. You could finally ride a horse. Andrew says, yes, Polish. Kentucky, and right now there's a lightning storm. Hope I don't lose power. Total Sabres fan, yes. San Jose, or as I used to say when I was a kid, San Jose. San Jose. Hi from sweltering Chicago. Temp came down to 89 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but if it's hot, it's hot. Pretty awesome monsoon storm passed through Phoenix last night. Ah, yes, Phoenix Coyotes, another hockey team. Louis, my friend, how's it going? I'm in Sun City. It really threatened, but nothing. Okay, so now I don't remember what the 4th team was. Hold on. New York Rangers, Buffalo Sabres, New York Islanders, and New Jersey Devils. Wait, where's New Jersey? Isn't that in New York State? Hold on. New Jersey State. What state are you in? Oh, what the heck? I spelled Jersey really wrong. Jersey. Oh my gosh, I still spelled it wrong. New Jersey State. The Great Seal of the state of... Wait, New Jersey is a state? What? That's a lie, isn't it? Dude, am I just a total dumbass right now? It totally is a state. How did I not know this? I guess I probably did know this, but I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I'm just going for a walk.
Okay. I'm thinking of. God damn. That's hilarious. Hold on, let me look at a map. Let me look at a map of the United States of America. Wait, is there a place called Jersey City? Where's that? Or is it beside New York? I've never been. Okay, hold on. Where is... Wait, USA map. Let's do that. East Coast. Click on this. Come on. New York. Oh, look at little bitty New Jersey. Right below New York. Okay. So there is only 3 New York hockey teams. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Matthew lives in New Jersey. I don't know if Matthew's here, but he'd probably be laughing at me. It's nearly 40 here at 9:30, and the AC won't stop. Would you want it to stop at 40? If that's Celsius, that's freaking warm. New Jersey is its own state. LOL. There we go. 89 Fahrenheit is 32 Celsius. Oh, that's pretty warm. I mean, that for here, that would be quite hot. Good evening from. It's 9:22 p.m. here. Fran Sway. It's okay. It happens. It happens. It's okay. It happens. It's not being an idiot. Dude, that's hilarious. When we learn, like in like grade 5 or whatever, the American states, we have to like memorize them, and they give you a, what do you call it? Like a mnemonic device to figure it out, and it's like a song. I can't remember what it is though. There's also one for the books of the Bible, and I don't remember that one either. But yeah, I know like the states that are like close to us, and then the ones that I've been to. I've never been to the East Coast. I'm looking at the map here right now. I know that from Alberta, we go into Montana, then through Idaho, Utah, Nevada, and then into Arizona, just the way that the highway goes. But I've also gone through Washington and Oregon, Nevada, and Arizona as well, to get to Arizona. But I've never been to North or South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Michigan. Maine. Dude, I didn't know Maine was all east. I knew it was east, but I didn't know it was like as east as you can be. I actually thought that New York was the... I don't know, I guess because I thought of people in New York. I never thought about anyone being further east. Florida, of course, everyone knows Florida, and everyone knows Alabama, and everyone knows Texas. But anyway, has anyone hopped on from New Zealand yet? Some say there's a state called Indiana, but I'm not so sure. Indiana, isn't there? I'm pretty sure. We were never taught anything about Canada, maybe just the fact that it borders the USA. Well, that's because we get a lot of news from the US in our regular, like on TV and stuff. There is Canadian broadcasting, of course. In fact, there's rules about on radio and TV of how much American versus Canadian content you're allowed to show. And I don't know what those rules are. I just know that it has to be a certain percentage Canadian. But like since like Hollywood obviously is in the US, you know, a big chunk of what is like visual or whatever, that media, entertainment, whatever, is made in the US. Of course, we get a lot of American influence here in terms of entertainment, news, and other media. And So we just learn, but we learn about other places too. But honestly, I can't really remember everything. But also, I can't really remember much about Canadian history either. I know that like the history curriculum changes a bit as time goes on, and uh, things are discovered, which were always known. It's just you wouldn't know if you didn't learn about it. It's just because victors write the history books, victors, and so yeah. Like I remember when my brother Chakota moved to uh the freaking the Civil War. Jesus Christ, I couldn't remember Civil War. I was like, what's the war where you fought yourself? Uh, Learning about the Civil War, and then they talked about the White House and stuff, and then my brother was like, he said something to the effect of Canada burned down the White House, and nobody knew that in his class except for him, and including the teacher. In fact, I believe, and I could have this wrong. His teacher like told him he was wrong about that fact. So I am 100% certain that here in Canada we have the same thing in history. Like that's something that Canada, like you learn the War of 1812, right? 1812. Jeez, and I don't even remember the year now. But anyways, yeah, burnt down the White House, or burnt it up into some capacity, and I don't know. It's just a thing that you know once you know it, and at least his class didn't know. I would 100% think that there's something that happened in Canada that I would just have no idea um, about, but who knows? 2 times burned down the White House. Well, didn't like the French or someone do it once, and then Canada did it another time or something? Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Denial is a river, not a state. LOL. A state of denial. Ah, 1812. Thank you. You know more about U.S. history than I do. Well, I don't know. I know that George Washington was the first president of the United States. I know that Abraham Lincoln had a greenish hue to him, and that's why they put him on money on the $5 bill. And when he died, he had a copperish hue. No, wait, sorry. What is it? No, when he was alive, he was. Oh, I just had an epiphany. I think that's what it's called. Copper turns green when it tarnishes. So when Abraham, he was copper colored. And then when he died, because of the dirt and stuff, when he was buried, he turned freaking green. Dang, dude. And they always say things are worth more when the person dies or whatever. So he went from the penny to the $5 bill, son. Dang, I gotta tell the freaking family this news to see if they knew about that. I never knew that. I never knew that. He died of lead poisoning. Yeah, he did. It was one of the quickest ways to die at the time, depending on how it was administered. Uh, Josh cracked the code. Ding, ding, ding. Lincoln was Magellan. Is that what that is? And also related to Elvis, was he? They don't want to teach history here anymore. The Illuminati burned the White House. Probably. Are we talking history? I've just been watching a video of a land that disappeared called Penguin Interesting stuff. I downloaded a podcast about Atlantis, and then I never listened to it, and I don't know where it went. Atlantis is fascinating. I don't know. I mean, I imagine that in some way, shape, or form, it was a real place. Was it really underwater? I freaking doubt it. Is it underwater now? That would not be surprising. But if you guys watch the cartoon Atlantis, I can't remember what it's called exactly. It's probably just called Atlantis. Atlantis film. Wait, there's a second one? Dude, I never saw the second one. Atlantis: The Lost Empire. So that movie, hold on, let me yeah. That's a good movie. Yeah, I remember I had a crush on the freaking Atlantis chick. When I was a kid. When did that come out? I just saw it. 2001. Yeah, I was a little kid, obviously, when I saw that, but definitely had a crush on her. You know what? I think I saw. I'm just sorry. My brain is rambling here. Live action suggestion. I feel like looking at these pictures, not Mickey, freaking. Who's the dude with the face? Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones. The general guy looks like he could be like in a live action. Tommy Lee Jones could play him. Hold on, let me just show you, okay? In this picture right here, let me turn this around. Okay. Could Tommy Lee Jones not play that dude on the right? Totally, right? To me, totally. This is saying that Negan could do it, but I disagree. Tommy Lee Jones would be better. But Spider-Man could play the nerdy dude. That makes sense. Okay, but I saw a picture and freaking who's the guy with the muscular head? Why can't I remember his name? The big jacked dude. What the heck's his name? He's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. White Chicks. God, what's his name? Crews. Terry Crews. There we go. Terry Crews could play the jacked dude, the jacked black guy. And then there's like this short, weird mole dude. I forget who could play. I forget who they suggested could play him in this thing that I saw. But, oh, maybe Danny DeVito could play him. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm seeing here now. Oh, Jack Black as Gayton? I don't know. Rosie Perez could play Audrey. I don't know who Rosie Perez. Anyways, Andrew Garfield as Milo. Halle Berry as. Oh, her name's Kita, right? I was just too old to play her. Robert Downey Jr. as Vincenzo. All right, I would choose Johnny Depp probably. That's not the thing that I saw, but doesn't matter. Anyways, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it doesn't really work. Jason Momoa. Mimosa? Oh, that's funny. I was totally thinking Danny DeVito for the mole dude. I'm sorry, but I couldn't even picture a muscular head. Dude, Have you guys not seen Terry Crews's head? Okay, Terry Crews has got the most muscular head there ever was. Okay, let me pull up a picture of him. Okay, this is not getting clear. Obviously, Terry Crews is jacked, right? He's so big, so muscular. For some reason, this isn't coming up. You know what? What happens when I Google Terry Crews muscular head? Yeah, dude. Is this Terry Crews right here? No, that's not him. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Tell me that's not a muscular head. Dude, this guy is so strong. He's like, has all the muscles. He's like, I'm going to start working out my freaking bean. Just got a huge... I don't even know what to call that. Bicep on his forehead. Dave Bautista as who? Who could he be? You're talking about on, oh, Bautista with the muscular head. Yes, he has a muscular head too. Yes, he does. I see what you're saying. Bautista. Have you guys seen, speaking of Bautista, have you seen Knock at the Cabin? Or is it called Knock at the Cabin? Or maybe it's just called The Cabin. Knock at the Cabin. Knock at the Cabin, yes, that's what it's called. Batista's in there. I thought it was great. Also, the ginger dude from Harry Potter, what's his name? He's in it too, I think. Or a guy who looks like him. Knock at the Cabin. I don't need reviews. Cast. Wait, is he not in this movie? I feel like he'd be like way up here at the top. Who are all these people even? I don't even remember them being in the movie at all. I know. Him and him. Wait, Batista's not even on this list. Why is Batista not here? He's definitely in it. Wait, did I see a different movie? M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Yes. Sorry, I don't know. Is Ashley working tonight? No, she was just here. Each of Terry's ears lifts 50 pounds. Yeah, on the rest day. Linda says you should stick to something you know, like art. Yeah, that's the only thing I know is art. Linda, good suggestion. I will keep that in mind. I Google that movie, but they don't list Batista in it. He's in it. I mean, unless there's another guy who looks exactly like Batista and exactly like the freaking Orange Wizard. What the heck's his name? I don't even remember his name in Harry Potter. The Rock. The Rock does not have a muscular head. He is muscular everything else, but not a head. Maybe you're thinking of Glass Onion. A Knives Out mystery. I am not thinking about that at all, but I like that movie as well. Would you show more of your artwork or what you're working on each day? I do. On Instagram, kind of. Would I? Ron Weasley, yes. What's his real name, though? Renee. I could show you right now one thing that I made that this is going to go out pretty soon to the person who bought it, but this is like a little dragonfly that I made out of scrap metal. I think I made this on camera. Did I make this on camera? I don't remember. I don't know. If you watch my videos, you should see plenty of art that I do. If you don't watch my videos, then you'll see less, of course. But you can also follow my Instagram. I got 2 of them. One of them's at My Hands Gallery. That's my paintings and work in progress pictures of me working on my paintings and the like. And then on my Ushtat Instagram, it's like everything else. Like this, if I took a picture of this, it would be on there if I decided to share it on there. Or it would be like my woodworking or like I don't know, whatever else I do that's related to making. Wait, Roberta's here? Roberta. Wait, are you Roberta? Like the monkey Roberta? The sock monkey Roberta? Rupert Grint. Yes, that's what his name is. And I'm pretty sure this is Rupert Grint. Like, I'm looking at a picture of him, and I'm like, dude, you look like Ron. And I don't know who these other people are. I don't know if I've seen them in other movies, but yeah. Is it mine, Josh? I did Ashley send you a picture of that? Then yes. If not, then no. I don't know. Roberta, that's the wrong Roberta. She doesn't know what the monkeys are. I have a dragonfly similar to that one that I bought from you. I love it. Oh, thank you, Gene. Patty Maroney says, cool, thank you. Wait, did I say something to you before? Shit, sorry, I forget. Love those dragonflies and gnomes and bonsai trees. Well, everything you... Oh, thank you. I have another vlog coming out later. Like, I already finished it, but it won't come out till later because I'm working on 2 other vlogs that'll come out before that. At least 2. But finished another bonsai. Actually, it was Clint's bonsai, so you'll have seen parts of it in other videos. But yeah. Biker Nurse Roberta. Ah, yes. Perfect name for a biker and a nurse. I just watched Come Hell or High Water, starring Jeff Bridges and Chris Pine. Good movie. Kind of a modern western. Takes place in Texas. I saw that too. Wait, they're bank robbers, right? Is that... Wait, Come Hell or High Water? Come Hell or High Water. Right. Wait. Are they bank robbers? Or am I thinking of something else? But that guy, the dude, the other dude, he is such a good villain in movies. Right, and they drive an OBS Ford. An Arrow Nose. From the writers of Sicario. Sicario, both of those films were freaking awesome. Plot. What is the plot? Yes, series of bank robbery. Yes, I remember that now. Yes, I saw that. Who else is still laughing at Joe's impression of Old Man Josh looking on at those kids in the movie theater? What? What are you talking about? I didn't see. Wait, did he do that? Was yesterday Monday? Oh shit, it's Thursday. Did he do that on a show? Or was that on Just Joshing with Dakota? Dude, you guys should watch that latest episode because there's only how many views? I don't even know. I don't even know. There is. Let me pull that up. 601. Dang, that sucks. I guess that's only from yesterday, and we never upload. The last upload was 6 months ago, and then a year ago, and then 3 years ago. Maybe there'll be one next week. Who knows? We actually just did that because I did a vlog about it. And I actually meant for that to come out last Wednesday, but which might give you a hint that there is not another one coming out this Wednesday. Although I guess they'd still come out in order. But I meant for one to come out last Wednesday. But the freaking whatchamacallit, the my data on my phone, it ran out, so it just stopped uploading. So then I had to put it on my computer to upload, and it just took too long, and we only upload on Wednesday, so I had to wait till this week. Are you making a funny reference to Michigan? The other chunk of Michigan is the Yoopers? I have been gifted this information from well-traveled friends. Susie Q says, finally caught alive. Well, hello. I was just so happy to see a new Just Joshing with Dakota post, but yes, the impression was spot on. The impression of me? I don't even remember this. I'm not even an old man yet. Wait, what are you guys saying? How was the impression good? Richard and Sherry. Are you ones that commissioned the gnome? Yeah, they commissioned the gnome for me and Dakota. You really should put your stuff on Linger YouTube videos so we can watch the whole process. Just thinking. What? What do you mean? On Longer? Linger? I'm pretty sure you don't mean Linger, because obviously they all linger because they're all there. But you mean like make them long and like show more of the process that I intentionally cut out? I do it whatever seems like it tells the best story. So if it seems like it's too short, then obviously I'm not doing something right, but I don't know. If it seems too long to me, then it's definitely going to be too long for other people. Because most of my videos are long. Are you new? Like, where have you been? I don't even know. I saw the What Not Shovel movie. Did you? Not. LOL, he says. Dude, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious if you did. I would be so excited. I did not mention Michigan in the slightest. Josh, kitties aren't little anymore. The cats? No, they're full size now, I guess. I like the piece you made for Alex. Well, thank you. Did you watch that video? I mean, that was pretty long. It's pretty long, I do have to say. It's pretty long of me making it. Yes, on Just Joshing with Dakota, he was laughing at you looking annoyed at the kids in the theater. I mean, I was annoyed. I saw it and always enjoy them. I even go back and watch the old ones. Thank you, Carolyn. I wish you would have got Dakota to talk about when you had carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide? There is, I think it's like the second or third Just Joshing with Dakota. We do talk about that. I'm not sure why we would talk about it again. It's the third one. Alright, so well, let's see. Yeah, it's the third one, the third episode. Oh, by the way, thank you to everyone who subscribed to the Just Joshing with Dakota. We have 2,000 subscribers now. Actually, this says 2.01, so we must have 2,100 subscribers now? Or 2,001? 2010, probably. So thank you. Also, Joe said he's cutting down on sugar, and then at about 90 bags of Swedish fish later that day on Madness Monday. Really? Yeah. Well, because he's getting all fat and he doesn't like it, which, yeah, that makes sense. It's that's funny that he just eats all the candy anyway. I was dying hearing about Josh describing how the father/grandfather was eating his homemade sandwich. Dude, it was weird. Yeah, dude, he was eating it like this. Dude, that guy was a riot. I wish the movie was longer. I guess technically it is longer because it's in 2 parts, but they didn't show part 2. I hope he's there for part 2. That would be great. I don't know why he would sit beside me again, but just his reaction, it was good. It was good. Wait, just Joshing is back? Or wait, just Joshing is back. No punctuation. Do you have to? Oh, Let It Linger. That's a good song. I'm still thinking about Terry Crews having a bicep on his forehead. There's one video where Josh makes an iguana live, and it's like 10 hours. Is it 10 hours? I thought it was 8 hours. Hold on, let's see if we can find that. Iguana live Joshua Alexander. Does that bring it up? Ah, yes, right there. It was. Oh, you're right. It was 10 hours. 9 hours and 53 minutes and 9 seconds. That was a pretty awesome freaking build. That went to Hawaii somewhere. Yeah, Dakota filmed that for me, and then I just made it out of a bunch of junk. Came up with a country song about rebar. No, I've been watching you since the Potter's House. Just haven't caught you live. Oh. I guess I don't understand what you're talking about then. I enjoy all your metal art videos. Well, thank you. Why are these so big? What? Why are what so big? He's on a fish diet. That's funny. My late husband was a blacksmith. I always liked watching him. Oh, that's cool. I wish I could get more into blacksmithing. 2010, says Michelle. Ah. Yeah, lit live. Friday afternoon here in New Zealand. We have a New Zealander. We have a Kiwier. A Kiwi. Ivy. I got some questions for you about New Zealand. First, should I move there? Second, do you guys have winter? Yes, of course you have winter. Do you have cold winter? Do you have snow? I know you have snow in the mountains, obviously, but do you get snow like we get snow? Like, have you ever watched any of my videos where there's snow on the ground? Oh dear, cats fighting outside, very noisy. They always figure it out. Aunt B says, please, thank you. Wait, what did you say before? I don't even remember. Need lots of money to be allowed to move there, I was told by a Kiwi. Well, I don't have a lot of that. What are you doing, Archie? Would you be interested in a few books on blacking? Oh, sure. Yeah, I've actually want to do that to a few gates, and I don't know how to do it. Yes, they are just the opposite of us. Their winter is our summer. Yeah, I get that, but like, is it like ours? Is it freezing cold? Does it get to -30? Josh, the stickers from YouTube. I don't even know what that is even taught. What? Lewis? I don't. Okay. Yes, Josh, move here. It's winter here now, and I'm still in no shoes and not so cold. Okay, Ivy, you need to go live right now so I can see what it looks like out your window. Yes, you have to have $10,000 to visit Canada for more than a couple of months. What? What do you mean? You have to have $10,000 to visit Canada, and that's why it's expensive to move to New Zealand? I don't even understand how that even makes sense. We would die if it gets to -5 here. Think the world is ending. Oh, so it's not, yeah. Depends on where you live in New Zealand, just like Australia. The sticker emotes are big. That is what Nitrous and Lewis are referencing to. Oh, because he said, why are these so big? Okay, okay. Are they big? I don't know. Yes, you have to prove you can afford to live there, any country. Yeah. Wait, is this news to some people? Of course you have to prove that you can sustain yourself. You have to prove that you can buy a house even if you lived in a country your whole life. I don't get it. What? Is this a problem to some people? I thought you said you have to have a lot of money. I'm pretty sure that most people don't have a lot of money. They just have enough money. Or am I misunderstanding something here? I'm going to look up New Zealand. New Zealand. New Zealand. How much cash do you need to move there? The average cost of immigration to New Zealand in 2023 is roughly between 23,000 New Zealand dollars or 14,000 US dollars, which is like probably back up to 23,000 Canadian dollars, to 46,000 New Zealand dollars or 28,810 US dollars. These estimates are only for a single person and for the expenses within New Zealand as a family. And for the expenses within New Zealand. As a family, it is recommended to budget at least 48,000 US, 30,000 for the move to New Zealand. Okay, that's not a big deal. I could do that. I could do that. What is hold on. What is 23 zillions to Canadians? What the frick off? Oh, 23,000, dummy. That's only 18,788 Canadian. 2 for a family, which I don't have. 48,000. 48,000. What is 48? 48,000 is $39,210 Canadian. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I mean, I don't have that as pocket change, but that does not seem like a lot of money. That's a lot if you're starting at 0 and have no way of making money, but that's if your goal is to leave, you don't need your house. You don't need your whatever, and so you could sell your house. So this house, I could sell it for, I don't know how much, but like whatever, it's way more than that. So that, yeah, that totally makes sense. Would not be able to deal with the giant spiders. Yeah, well, there you go. Just subscribe to Joshua and Dakota. Thank you for suggestion. Hope you are feeling well. Hope the issue weighing on you is resolved positively. It is not, but I hope it will be soon. The next thing, I have to go to so I have another neurology appointment. Go figure. Like, I've stopped talking about it for the most part because it's just a bunch of no news, or no good news anyway. And it's just boring at this point. It's becoming like, I know there is a way to like market illness, and I just think that's gross. So I only talk about it when I have an update, I guess, on my end. But if you're asking, then that's a different thing. But or mentioning it, bringing it up, however you say that, then I don't have a problem giving an update when it makes sense. But the next thing I'm going to is my neurology appointment, and then I have a ear, nose, and mouth. Does that make sense? Specialist. There's this thing called a vestibular something, some other weird word, vestibular something. Hold on, let me look that up. Vestibular. Wait, is it this? Nope. Wait, is it vestibular? It's in the ear. This says vagina, and I don't got one of those, so it's not that. Wait, maybe it's, what's the ear shit? Vestibular neuritis? Okay, this might be it. It doesn't sound, I feel like the second word was not neuritis, it was something else. But anyway, what it is basically, and this is just a guess, just like everything else has been a guess and guessed wrong. Vestibular something something is when there's like a benign growth behind your eardrum, and depending on how it grows or something, it can push on something, on a nerve or on your something. I can't remember exactly. This is not from my neurologist. This is just from another doctor. Um, it's just a guess. But anyway, it could be because I have vertigo, I have tinnitus, and I have headache. I have one headache, but anyway, it's it might make sense that I have like this, like I don't know if it would be considered like a tumor, but anyways, a growth in my ear on, I don't remember exactly because I have hearing loss. I don't know if I mentioned this here, but I went to the ear dude. Actually, it was a lady, ear lady, and so I have some hearing loss in my right ear, and since it's asymmetrical hearing loss, Gina, since it's asymmetrical hearing loss, it lends itself to these other theories or something. I don't know exactly. Sorry, I'm terrible at explaining this. If Ashley was here, it would be a lot easier because she would know how to say it way better than me. But anyway, I'm gonna go see the ear, nose, and throat dude, or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called, not mouth. Whatever he's called. An aryngologist? Is that what it's called? Uh, anyway, and see what they say. And if they say that it's that, I will have to get another MRI that sees your ear or something. And so the requisition for that MRI will be, I can't remember. Something like that. That's my update. I'm sorry, I'm not very clear. Ear, nose, throat, ENT. Throat, not mouth. This is why Josh stopped giving us health updates. Too many details with weird names / words. Wouldn't that have shown up on the MRI? So, here's the great thing about MRIs. So, I thought I was like, dude, why didn't we just do that from the very beginning? I was like, why don't you do my whole freaking body? I'm like, I'm already in there for half an hour. I don't care if we're in there for 2 hours. I can stay still and I'm not claustrophobic. I was like, do everything. I'm right here and I like it's months before I do the next thing. So let's just take a long time once and then do everything. But it doesn't work like that because one, the radiation is not good for you, but two is the doctor will want the technician, I don't know what they're called, but the people who do the thing, the procedure, to look for a certain something. So they do. It was explained way better to me, but I was very frustrated. So I only listened. I probably shouldn't have gotten as frustrated as I did, but like I just interrupted a lot when they were explaining it. I was just like, God damn it, dude. I feel like this every day. I am already here. Let's do this. Anyway, some about the different kinds, like if you did get it with the contrast versus not, it takes pictures a certain way. I can't really remember how they describe it. But anyway, the reason why they wouldn't see this in my ear is because the MRI for my ear is somehow different. And so even if they did like my whole body, that doesn't necessarily mean they would find anything unless it was a huge mass or something, which obviously would not be great, but it would be good to find. I don't know. I'm not good at this explanation of things. I honestly did not know this was going to turn into such a big deal. I mean, I felt awful, especially awful at the beginning. Not so bad now. Not great, but not so bad. Um, but I just thought it would pass. I don't know. I was hoping it was pass. I was hoping that uh, the amount of people like you folks who like wrote in via email, comments, whatever, your suggestions and comparisons to what you've had or what other people who you know have had and stuff. I thought me writing that down and me like listing this off would be like a big help, but it just turns out when you're not a doctor, you, you might it might make sense that these things are similar, but they can be vastly different. And luckily, my family doctor is super awesome at and very patient with my questions because I usually, except for the last time, I didn't have a long appointment. I didn't have any questions. I was just getting uh, getting off some drugs. These one drugs, man, they make me so bloated and I hate them. So I wanted to get different ones instead or whatever. So my appointment was just for that. And anyway, but no, usually I'll be like, okay, so these people emailed me these things and they have these. And he's like, okay, so that's, and he will like name the thing a lot of the times before I name the thing. I'm like, they described blah, 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 but they have, da, da, da. And he's like, oh, that sounds like a blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I think that's what this is. And then sometimes he'll take like the whole list of things, and he'll be like, and then sometimes he'll like look it up. He'll like, look it up on the computer, and he's like, okay. And it looks like he's like, oh, I don't know what that is. Let me. And sometimes he doesn't know what it is, but sometimes he's like, okay, now you see how, whatever. You see these arteries, so one of these goes in and one of them comes out. It's like, so what this is basically when one of these is very small and the other one is normal. He's like, for you, and then he'll show me my x-ray or MRI or CAT scan or whatever the thing is, and he'll like compare the thing. He's like, so it's not that. And then sometimes it'll be like, what's an example? I can't even think of an example. There's been so many, but just know that I appreciate it. The people who what's the word? Like who like didn't believe me and were saying it's probably just a blank. And I even said those. I was like, this person said this, and he'll be like, oh well, it's not that because blah blah blah. He'll give a reason. And I've done that like, I don't know, probably like 100 things over the, like, it's been over a year now. So it's probably been more than 100 things. I don't know. Because, like, sometimes I would have like 15 things on a list. Sometimes I would have like 2 things, right? But, like, I've seen them probably like 7 times or 8 times. And then I've seen my neurologist 5, 6 times. And then my second neurologist, I've seen him 4, or will my next one be the 4th time? No, I've seen my neurologist probably 8 times. And then my new one probably 3 times. I don't see the first one anymore. He gave up, unfortunately. I told him that I was like, the reason why I was excited to see you is because of how people said that you were the best. And I'm like, if you were the best, you wouldn't give up. And then he's like, well, sometimes it's best to let other people have a look. I'm like, look together, bro, like you said you were going to when we brought in the second neurologist. But whatever. They were conversing with each other a bit for the first like 2 appointments I had with the new one. But things have changed and it sucks, but at least these drugs, I would rather not take drugs, but I would rather feel this bad than that bad, as bad as I did without them. Because now at least, like, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock and I'm not in bed right now. And most of the time I would be. Like, I have a headache and it feels annoying and it sucks. I'm actually going to take a thing later, my next round of pills soon. Well, I should have already taken them, I guess. But anyway, it doesn't matter if I'm not late. Like, I have a big window to take them. Anyway, closer to the beginning to like 6 months in, it was super horrible. And then from like 6 months to 9, 10 months, it was way more manageable. And now from like 9, 10 months to now, which it's almost August, so it's almost 15 months. I can stay up all day. I can get up when I wake up all the way to now. If I don't do very strenuous things, I don't even have to take a break. More than maybe once or twice throughout the day. And like, I don't even have to take a break like I used to. Like, I don't even have to like lay down. Not that I had to lay down, it was just more comfortable to lay down before. But now all I have to do is just rest. Just stop banging on metal. Stop lifting wood and bringing it over to the saw. If I'm painting, like today I was painting and we went to the art gallery. We went to the Alberta Art Gallery. I forget what it's called. To look at the, what did they call it? Warhol to Banksy exhibit. Went there with Ashley and Landon. And I didn't feel worse until like, I don't know, until like 7 o'clock, which is awesome. It sucks, but it's awesome. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for. But anyway, I'm seeing the ear nose dude next, and we'll see. If you're serious about moving to New Zealand or just checking it out, there is a podcast by a lovely English couple who moved here 14 years ago. It's called It's a Drama. They offer great advice. An English couple. I wish there was a Canadian couple, because I would relate more to that. I don't know what English winters are like. I feel like there's like a lot of tea involved and probably like Tuesday afternoon crumpets, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about the weather there. But yeah, it's understandable. You were frustrated and you had a massive headache. Yeah, well, I did. I'd like to see a mixologist nitrous. Know any? Bluebird! Vesticular schwannoma. Schwannoma? That's it. That's totally it. Holy crap. Schwannoma. Schwannoma. Also known as acoustic neuroma, acoustic neuronoma, or acoustic neurolymoma. That's all the same shit, just spelled different. Is a benign, usually slow-growing tumor. Oh, so I guess technically, or I don't even know if it's technically, but it is a tumor that develops from the balance and hearing nerves supplying the inner ear. So, if I have that going on, then that's like operable, or however you say that, and they can plop it out, and then hopefully I'll be fine. I mean, I would love that. So, dude, look at this dude. This thing is huge. How would they not see that on my MRI? He explained why you wouldn't be able to see it, but this looks like you would definitely be able to see something. But I guess I ain't in the field. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see it. So, good question. Because this looks freaking massive, looking at this picture here. This is like half the size of... It's not half the size. It's not even close to half the size, but it's big. Look at that. That's huge. You would definitely see that, I feel. But maybe not. I don't know. So maybe I don't have that. I mean, hopefully I don't have that. That's gross. I would like to know what I do have, though. It would be great. That sounds like a BMX bike. Oh, like a Schwinn? I found out I'm colorblind. The diagnosis came completely out of the purple. Ah, even if you said out of the blue, it would have worked. Doctors, especially specialists, don't always like you suggesting things or asking questions, which is the wrong way to help people. Yeah, well, so, like, as far as dealing with it, even the first neurologist, I actually don't have a problem with him. I think it sucks that he gave up. Because I think about, like, if I was a doctor, I guess I don't know because I will never be a doctor. But the way that I think about it is, like, if this is new, because it's not, I can't see it. He's obviously in pain, unless they think I'm faking it, which I don't think they are. Especially my second neurologist, I don't think he does. They can see that I'm in pain, but they just don't know where it's coming from. For me, I'd be like, dude, we're gonna name this after me. And so it's like, oh, what was the diagnosis? Oh, his name was Dr. B. I'd be like, if I was Dr. B, I'd be like, oh, it turns out it was B head. He has B head. What's that? Oh, it's butt head, where you feel like ass. And the cure is whatever. My new neurologist is Dr. M. And my acoustic neuroma for a band, right? Ah, doctors making you aware of diseases and organs you didn't even know you had. Josh, your doctor sounds good. My family doctor is awesome. And he's like, so remember a little while ago, it was suggested that maybe it was long COVID. Apparently, it's definitely not long COVID, but maybe it is. I don't know. Um, uh, my family doctor, he was like, okay, so if it is, what we're going to do is blah, 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 blah. And he's like, it's probably not that. So what we should do is we should send you to someone that you haven't seen yet. So we did that. We did the ear thing, or ear thing on this. Oh, I did both ears, but this is the ear that is shitty. Um, the I can't remember why it's not long COVID, but he said that it's too new to know for sure, but it's probably not. So we'll see, I guess, whenever. Have they said you pay too much attention to yourself? I've heard that before. No. If they did, I would stop seeing them voluntarily. I'm not in this to get attention from people who I don't care about having it. Like, the attention that I want is not based off of a headache. It's off of like, dude, look at the cool shit that I make. I think I'm a good artist, and it would be awesome if you checked it out. That's what I want the attention from, and yeah. Anyone who thinks that I am seeking like some sort of I don't even know what the word would be. Some sort of sympathy, I guess, or I don't know. I know there's people who do that. There definitely is, and that's so weird. To me, it's weird because it's not impressive to be sick. It sucks to be sick if you're sick for real, and people who are sick for real are not like, oh, this is great because these people are looking at me. No one who is actually sick thinks that. I don't think, anyway. People who aren't sick think that. The attention, like, it, whatever. It's a dumb thing, and it sucks that people think that about me at times. I mean, it's not very often that people will tell me that, but they do sometimes, and I'm just like, all right. It's a drama podcast on YouTube. Has a online group that discusses what is needed to immigrate, all the pitfalls, etc. If you are a doctor or nurse or teacher, etc., would get priority. Well, Ashley is a nurse, and she's an Alberta nurse, and I hear that apparently is good compared to other places in Canada. I don't know how accurate that is, but apparently it's a thing. Ashley didn't tell me that. That's just the thing that you are made aware of by living here. But apparently our oil is amazing, and our well, maybe it is amazing. I don't know. But apparently our oil is super amazing, and our lakes are like beyond compare and stuff. I don't know. People in Alberta think that Alberta is the best, and people who don't live in Alberta think that Alberta is a shithole. But I live here, and I think it's great. But I mean, I don't know. So your symptoms are managed, so not so much pains and less vertigo symptoms. What do you mean with the drugs? Yeah, so like I take 3 things, and I can't remember what they are. Propanerol or something is one of them. I know that, or something like that. It rhymes with that at least. And I don't even know what the other ones are called, but the they seem to help. They take the edge off for sure. Without them, I doubt that I would be here right now. Like, let me rephrase that. I doubt I would be talking to you right here, right now, after the day that I've had, which has been up all day. I mean, it was pretty easy, just painting and going to the art gallery, and did a little bit of random shit here and there. It's raining outside, so I didn't do anything outside. But just did some stuff in the shop and what have you. And yesterday I was busy all day, and Elena was over. Yeah, so we did a decent amount yesterday. Yeah, so today would be like not a good day, especially with the day I had yesterday, because we're doing some stuff in the shop in terms of rearranging and stuff. So yeah. Um, Still think it's because your head is too full of ideas. Hey, it could be. Jim. Well, I guess you'll not figure this. I mean, I hope I do. Maybe a crayon is up your nose like Homer on The Simpsons, lol. All kidding aside. Seriously, hope you feel better soon. Me too, thank you. I can't post my diagnosis to social media because my doctor says my disease is untweetable. Ah. You've come a long way from that day in your garden when you lifted that wooden frame. Glad you're doing better. Well, I'm glad I'm doing a little better too. They do have couples from all around the world on the podcast, including Canadians. Canadians, eh? Okay, well, maybe I should look it up. I do like a cup of tea and some crumpets, but not every day or anything. Are you from England? I am writing a book on reverse psychology. Please don't buy it. Perhaps yours is really tiny. Oh, that'd be nice. I like, I don't know. We'll see. Did they happen to tell you how something like that grows? No, they did not. Call it Joshitis. I need to see Dr. House. I wish Dr. House was a. I mean, I'm sure there's a genius doctor out there who has Dr. House like abilities, but like I haven't seen him yet. Now, at the pain clinic, at the dental pain clinic thing, that dude was awesome. He had like a what do you call it? Like a Rolodex. He was just like, I would describe something, he'd be like going through his brain, and he'd be like, oh, that sounds like blah blah, because they were conversing with each other, like the different like doctors that were there, because they have like I don't know if it's a strange way, but they have a different way than what I was used to anyway of coming up with a diagnosis. And they had like him, and I can't remember what kind of doctor he was, like some sort of something. Then they have like a plastic surgeon doctor too, which I mean whatever. I don't know why that's relevant for what I was doing, but he was there. A psychologist guy, um, obviously a dentist because it was a dental thing, and I can't remember. They have like the sheet of they have a sheet of paper, and it has like all the different guys who see you. And I think 5 or 6 people saw me at the time that I was there, and then they all of them who work there, like apparently they like sit around and they bounce ideas off each other based off of what I've described and what they saw, and then also my doctor stuff. I sent them everything that I could. Um, Anyways, then they come up with something. But anyway, that doctor, he was so good at. I mean, I don't know if he was good or not, or he just seemed good, but he like had so many theories that he was kind of whatever writing down on his. You know those pads that looks like an iPad, but like you can erase it by like an etch and sketch thing, but like not. You like the little switch thing on the side. Anyway, he had one of those, and he was writing down a bunch of notes, and so he had all these theories that sounded like things. Um, Not exactly a Doctor House because he didn't limp until he figured it out. But I don't know. It was kind of cool to be like, oh, maybe it's a this, maybe it's a that. Oh, blah blah blah, and like he would use words that I didn't understand, but I thought it was cool. Could it be a skin-based allergy to paints? I did actually get tested for heavy metal uh, poisoning from going through paints because obviously I have finger paint. You can see I still have some paint on my hands, but I have zero poisoning of any heavy metals. Now, as for paint itself, as a conglomerate of things, that I have not, as far as I know, been tested for. I don't know how you would test for that. But I mean, is that like a thing where you paint for years, stop painting for several months, then get a headache that won't go away for over a year? Like I don't see how that, like, the correlation isn't there necessarily. Um, Josh, definitely not to Josh, definitely not to be accused of having Munchausen syndrome. Oh, that's what that is, right? Glenda, I am sure you would love it here if you get here. Josh, we all know you are authentic. Everyone who watched that video of you lifting a heavy load could see. Well, not everyone. uh, yes, I have propranolol. Oh, so that's probably what it's called. So that's one of them. I'm not sure what it does. I don't have anxiety, so it must be for something. I don't know. Maybe it's for a lot of things. My doctor told me I had Munchausen syndrome. Joke's on him because I was making it all up. Dude, that's funny. I live in Ontario, but I did live in Alberta for 9 years, and both provinces were and are great to live in. Well, there you go, Carolyn. I've only been to Ontario, and only once. And, what? Oh, I thought Ashley was talking to me. And it was nice. It seemed the same, really. Josh, if you need to go take your meds, we'll wait and talk amongst yourselves. Your eyes are starting to get glassy. Are they, though? I don't think they are. No, I don't need to take them now. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people who fake things, though, right? Well, it sounds like they're getting close to figuring out what it is. They're getting close to crossing everything off the list, so we'll see. Not everybody's body can take a high load of chemicals. That's true. Heavy metal poisoning is a Styx song. The way you're wearing your hair makes you look 10 years younger, Josh. What? Older than, or younger than what? Than when it's like, I don't even. I think I'm gonna get a haircut soon. To at least cut off all these dead ends. It's some type of allergy you have to something on your property. Have a native healer come and check your land. They can cure your land of what is making you ill. Okay, that's not gonna help. If it would help, it would have helped by now. Because all these people who have, and by the way, I'm not knocking anyone's beliefs, and I appreciate everybody's willingness to pray for me and to send their vibes and all that stuff. But if that stuff was going to help, I feel like it would have helped by now. Because there's been a lot of you. And by the way, I do have my own theory, would you say theory, on like the mysticism that exists in the world. But I don't have much what do you say, faith in it, I guess. And so some people might say, well, it's the lack of faith that's preventing it from working. And to that, I just say, well, then it doesn't, like, I don't know, like medicine, real medicine, tangible medicine, you don't need to believe in it for it to work. It just will work, or it won't, depending on what's wrong with you. I don't know. I don't know. As the saying goes, you must believe to achieve. Well, I mean, I guess. He's a ginger. I heard you can get tuberculosis from eating too many potatoes. Can you? Is that a joke? I don't know. I like your hair, Josh. Makes you look like the artist you are. Ha! Really? Mary from down under. Hey, does it snow there, Mary? Feel old. Last time I was in Canada was in 1967. Some type of allergy you have on your property. It could be an allergy that causes the most horrific headache, the worst pain I've ever felt. And the allergy doesn't kick in for 4 years of living in that area. That doesn't make any sense, honestly. But I mean, it doesn't really make sense that they can't freaking figure it out either. Watch, one day some medicine man dude's gonna be like, "Oh, you got the itis," and he's gonna like shake his rattle at me, and I'm gonna be fine. I get migraines often, but I have a short progression of the symptoms. I've never had to endure a migraine past 8 hours. I do get ocular migraines, so I'm not sure what that is, but that sucks. Because potatoes are tubers? Oh, right. Okay. No, it doesn't snow over there. You guys have mountains, right? It doesn't even snow on the top of mountains? Anterior ethmoid neurovascular complex. It was a diagnosis on Grey's Anatomy. Severe head pain. No diagnosis for years until he was seen by an ENT instead of a neurologist. Dude, what if I have that? So I don't see this ENT for like, I think it's in November when I see him or her. So, hey, Ava, what are you doing? Just ignores me. So we'll see. That would be cool. That would be cool for them to be like, "Oh, you dummy. Why weren't you taking vitamin C's? Stick that in your ear. Stick one in your nose and one in your throat and sing your ABCs and you'll be fine." I don't know how they do their whatever their remedies are, but it's over 40 degrees normal. Ugh. Glenn, does that mean you can only catch it if you're underground? In the eyes. In the eyes. What's in the eyes? I had 2 ocular migraines. Oh, the migraines are in the eyes. Wow, that sucks. Detox your body from chemical overload. Like, where are these chemicals coming from? What do you mean? Like, everything is a chemical. So, like, what chemicals? Like, what do you mean? That doesn't really mean it. Detox your body from chemical overload. Like, go to the bathroom? Or what? No mountains in Western Australia. Flat red desert. Wait, do you live near that house that's built? Hold on. Let me look at this. Australia. What do you call it? Australia ground house? I don't even know what to call it. In a cliff. No, not this, but that's cool. That's not real. Alright, it isn't real. Concept. No, that's not what it is. Maybe hill instead of a cliff. Let me try to find this. I watched that's not it either. I watched this show on these like amazing structures or amazing houses or something. And there's these folks who have like this really cool like house in the ground. Like it's in like it's not a cliff, but it's like in the side of a hill. I don't know why I figured you lived. I mean, Australia is pretty big. Wait, is it this? No, that's not it. It's orange. Or maybe I'm remembering two different things at once. I can't see it here. Don't cut your hair, but certainly don't wear it in a man bun if it gets longer. I would never put it in a man bun. I think that is one of the ugliest things ever. My migraine triggers are easy to avoid. Red wine, dark chocolate, and Calgary. Ah, that's funny. Alex just did a video of his driveway being put in, and he showed and mentioned the artwork that you made for his hallway. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Hey, what are these called again? Both of them.
Amitriptyline.
Amitriptyline, that was another one.
Propranolol.
Propranolol. And what's the other one called?
Indomethacin.
And indomethacin. There we go.
Do you want more water?
No, it's okay. Ocular migraines, you see blinking lights. It's like seeing a Christmas tree that you cannot stop looking at. Oh. And that hurts, or like what, like there must be pain also involved that makes it suck, or is that what makes it suck all like at the same time, like all on its own? There we go. Plants are full of chemicals. Can't get rid of chemicals. Need life. LOL. Renee, it's like looking through a prism for me along with vertigo. It's not... Oh, vertigo. That sucks. Australia, cliff dwelling. Wait, let's see that. Cliff dwelling. Okay, not that glass thing that... Oh, here it is. Oh, no, wait. That's not it. Not the thing that's hanging over the ocean. No, it's like no, it's not these. These look like ruins. Not that. It's like man, I might be remembering it wrong. It's orange like this, or this beigey orange, whatever color. I think it's curved, concave. Yeah. That bonsai tree that Josh made of our Alex's house may be the best one he has made yet. Well, thank you. I thought it was a pretty good one. Chemicals aren't everything. Carpets, furniture, wood, paints, solvents, the air, etc. There are common plants that can clean the air in your house and natural ways to detox your body. Okay, yeah, I know that they're in everything, but like just everything, like the plants have chemicals in them too. I'm just wondering what a detox even means. Like, your body is made of chemicals. The Sydney Opera House? No, not that. They have a place called Gnomesville. Gnomesville? What is that? Oh, they're just a bunch of gnomes all over the place. Dang, there's a lot of gnomes there. Did this happen by accident? Did someone like have like 4 gnomes and then they're like, oh, I didn't know you like gnomes. We have some gnomes that we've been trying to offload. Would you like them? Sure, I guess. We got a lot of land here. Yeah, we could put them around. And then that person's like, did you hear? Sydney, who lives in Sydney, I don't know if this is in Sydney, loves gnomes. If you have any that you're looking to get rid of, drop them off. They said that they want them. And then it just turned into this huge thing. Or what? I if smoking causes diseases, why does it cure salmon? That's funny. I liked I like the Christmas tree lights comparison. No pain, but can't read or focus for a bit. Huh. White Cliffs, Australia, White Cliffs. Welcome to White Cliffs. I don't know what that is, but that is cool. No, not that. No, it's just one house. It's just one house. I can't remember what I saw it on. Earth ships? That's cool. I am not talking about these per se. I mean, maybe it's considered an Earth ship. That's freaking cool. But I'm not seeing it here. Oh, that one's awesome. Okay, this one, okay, that looks like a McDonald's play place. That one's dope. That one's so cool. Cooper Petty Houses? What the heck? Is that a designer? No, not this either. That's freaking sick, though. What the heck? That's awesome. There's a lot of homes around Cooper Petty that are built underground or into hillsides. Google the TV. Yeah, but I'd have to know what the TV show is called. Is Canada going to release UFO data like the US? Well, I know that in Canada they made Facebook stop sharing news, and like we have this bill C-19 or whatever. It's pretty, like, on the surface it looks like a good thing, but like, man, it is raw. It's like terrible. I can't believe it passed. Like, I cannot believe it. I highly doubt, at least with our current prime minister, that he would. I mean, I don't know who would be in the place to release that kind of information, but I doubt it for now. I don't know. It's a fascinating subject, though. A sauna can detox your body. I've heard that. I've also heard that, like, buying from this pyramid scheme, I forget which one it is, you can buy this thing that you put in a foot bath that turns the water black, and they, like, pretend that the toxins are coming out of your feet and turning the water black. I heard that that's a way too, but I don't know if that's a real thing. Trudeau is an alien. Uh, I'm gonna chuck out my yodel soon and spam scam Instagram. What does that mean? I'm gonna chuck out my yodel, like yodely hee hoo, and spam scam Instagram? I Go for it, Cindy. I like that. That's an insult to aliens. That clown is good for one thing. entertainment. It's too bad that it's at everyone else's expense. Speaking moistly was a thing that he said, and we have a show, not a sub show, like a list of videos on Just Joshing with Dakota that are titled the Speaking Moistly era. We have several eras. I don't know if eras are the right word. We got the pilot episodes. We got the Speaking Moistly episodes. We have I forget what I called it. Oh, there we go. We got the JJWJ era. No, I don't know what we called it. Hold on. Let me look here. We have the current era is a bunch of nonsense. Hold on, let me look at these. Maybe I should put them in playlists. Oh yeah, we have the Speaking Moistly was just the monkeys. Yeah, just the monkeys. And then Just Joshing with Dakota, Happy Halloween 2021. And then 6 months later, we have a bunch. Yeah, we're in the nonsense era. Yeah. The aliens won't find Trudeau. They're looking for intelligent. I like spam, says Dave. You would, Dave, says Janet. That's funny. The aliens can have all the nation's leaders. Imagine that's how it worked, and that's why they don't want people to know about it. Like, I'm not sure. Obviously, no one is sure. I mean, there might be someone who's sure. I would say that 99.9% of civilians think one thing, they don't know, right? So I can't say there are no such thing as alien beings, because I think there definitely are somewhere, but I can say that they probably aren't here, but maybe they are. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. Anyway, we've been talking for an hour and 43 minutes. I just wanted to say, hey, what's up? We went around the whole spectrum of conversation. And I think now we're done. I think my next live video is going to be doing part 2 of carving up that bowl that I started the other day. The resin is definitely cured by now. We may have to put more in, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely cured. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. What day is it? Or date? It's the 27th. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. If it's not raining tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'm also trying to finish this painting. This Muhammad Ali painting. I'm actually really liking it. So I'm doing that. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. And then I also am going to give you guys a heads up that we're going to be doing the August sale here coming up. So if you're looking for any of the new paintings, which you may have seen here and there in previous vlogs and stuff, those will be released in time for the sale. And the sale is going to be on canvas prints and well, actually I don't know about the other thing just yet, because Ashley actually brought up a good point that we should probably wait for October and November for those. So, because they might be good for Christmas time. Thinking out loud here, guys. Forgive me for being an annoying tease with that last bit there. But we are going to do prints in the sale, which are going to be our open edition paper prints, the 11 by 17s. And of course, why would we? There's going to be no... and of course this sucks. There's going to be no website ready yet. But maybe next sale. Maybe for the Christmas sale. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I really like that carved out bowl. It makes me want to try it. You should try it. We know now no life on Mars. Which planet? How do we know? Been wondering on that, bowl. Gonna do a Patreon build this month? Renee! Yes, we're gonna build that mask. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, because I can do that inside. You know, we're gonna do something. And whether you guys are a part of it or Patreon is a part of it remains to be seen. We'll see. I am going to post something on my Instagram. Probably actually I'll post something. Wow. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I kind of feel like I might go back outside into the studio and start working on my Muhammad Ali painting. I'm painting with gold, which I hardly ever paint with gold, but I'm painting with gold right now. And there's this part of the painting that I have to do with brushes. Normally, as you guys may know if you followed for any amount of time, that I finger paint most of the time. And let me show you what the painting looked like beforehand. All right, Muhammad Ali, where are you? Muhammad Ali, where the heck are you? Well, maybe I have it just under Ali. Maybe. Or maybe I don't have any left. There we go. I do have some left because I don't think I have any of the original Muhammad Ali left. Ah, I do. Haha. Okay. So now this is an altered print, so it doesn't show the sides, but okay, there's not much glare there. So you see how this is. I think I have it on my Facebook page so you can see it better. And you'll see that. Let me look it up real quick. Facebook. Come on. Load for me. Campbell Choctaw says, love you all from Choctaw Nation in Oklahoma. Well, hello there. Gold acrylic paint is transparent. Are you using metal-based gold paint? It actually might be transparent, but it doesn't seem transparent. I read about Sinead. How do you say her name? O'Connor. She was younger than me. Very sad. Yeah, was she like 56? The B/was thing, a side effect of that. Cause and effect. Detox there. It's not a real thing. Aliens unlikely. The only thing to be paranoid about is us. Nice work working late, but good night if not. I agree with Lindy. I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's a lot of people who have good points in a lot of things, and sometimes it's hard to refute them, and so therefore you go with them. But then when you learn about those things from people who know more than you, then you go, oh, well, that makes sense. And then you're like, oh, I no longer believe in those things. Okay, let me look here. Oh, it's not there. I took it off. Yeah, I took it off because I didn't like it. Okay, but anyway, this is the original. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. No glare. And right now, I've changed it a bit. I've taken some inspiration from one of my other Muhammad Ali paintings. Well, this one. You see how I have like the writing in the background there? You see how I have... I'll try to keep that glare out of there. It says, what does it say? It says, dance baby dance. And then it starts to say Leon Spinks and shit, I don't remember what it says. It's hard to read here because it's so black. Leon Spinks to... Shit, I don't remember what I said. And revenge. Yeah, I can't remember. There was a headline in a newspaper. Anyways, that's what I wrote on the background. So it's like the headline and whatever. So I found a newspaper article and I took some. I don't know if that was the title or not, or I made my own or what. I can't remember exactly. But anyways, I'm doing that. I'll share it on my Instagram. But I have here now. I changed the background. Here's my other Muhammad Ali painting. To more like this, kind of, but not really. You'll see once I share. But this purpley and blue background where it looks kind of smoky, minus this white bit here. I have that going on here. You can see there was a little bit of that, but I've added to it. And then in here, I'm putting the newspaper article. I've also put his name, Muhammad, or no, just Ali behind him, because this fight... After this fight is when he changed his name to Muhammad Ali from Cassius Clay. So the newspaper article here says Cassius... No, what does it say? It says... Yeah, Cassius Clay wins. In the newspaper article, it says by TKO, but I left out the by TKO. I just put Cassius Clay wins. So Clay is behind him, so you don't see it except for a little bit of the Y. And then wins, and then in the article it's going to... I can't remember where the article is, so I'll probably just find a random other one and I'll just make up my own. But it'll be in the spirit of the event, where it'll say something about him beating Sonny Liston. And in this part, he's like telling him to get up because the Phantom Punch or whatever, where he didn't actually hit him, or people say he didn't hit him, and I don't know if he didn't hit him or not. I forget what it looks like when you know what? I said that I was gonna go, didn't I? This always happens, but that's okay. Let's continue to happen. Phantom Punch. This is literally just for those who like the backstory behind my paintings. Okay, Muhammad Ali Phantom Punch slow motion I'm watching here on YouTube. So it was a right. Yes. Bam. Oh, he definitely hit him. But he missed with his left, but he definitely smoked him with the right. Oh. And like he was fast, right? Like he was known for being quick for such a big guy. Ready goes like with a right, misses, bam. Oh yeah, dude, his whole head just goes boom. That's yeah. That 100% he rocked him. Hold on. That punch of knocked you out is the one you can't see. Listen was hit. Alright, and he was moving in, and Ollie was a lot stronger than people thought. Lightning speed, the greatest. Yeah, dude, he freaking rocked him. Okay, hold on. Let me show you this. Okay. Okay. I wish I had screen sharing, because then you could really see. Okay, ready? Watch Sonny Liston's head. Boom. Ugh, gross. Ready? And smoke. Oh. Just the way his head jerks. Like, he didn't, like, in a movie, he would have, like, played that out all the way. But just the way, ugh. I don't know if any of y'all have been punched in the face or in the head. That's exactly what it's like. I mean, I would not want to be punched by Muhammad Ali because I don't even like being punched by who did punch me. Uh, yeah. That, if you've ever been punched in the face, in movies, they always like really like sell the hit where they go flying, but that doesn't really happen. You just you just get hit and you just it's just and like sometimes you fall and you know if you get knocked out like he did and sometimes it just hurts. Like the time I'm thinking about uh in particular was getting punched when I thought there wasn't going to be a fight. I thought it was just going to be like just all beacon, and then I just got punched right in the cheek, just and it hurt a lot, but I pretended it didn't, and then I just beat the crap out of this kid. Or I like to say I beat the crap out of him. I probably didn't beat the crap out of him, but he didn't punch me ever again. Um, yeah, anyway, that's what it's like. So that is definitely not, I don't know how anyone thinks that that is not a legitimate fight. Maybe it didn't seem like it was that bad from that, especially from that angle, and maybe back in the day then they didn't have more than that angle. Hold on, Phantom Punch angles. How many angles are? But I do remember him like telling him to get up. But maybe he just wanted him to get up because wasn't he like talking shit before the fight? Um, ooh, yeah. Anyway, so my painting is gonna have some more elements to it. This painting is one that I did years ago, and I thought I was done at this, which is why I have a print. But then I was just like, as I wasn't able to sell it, probably because it's so big. It's a 4 foot by 5 foot painting, because lots of people liked it, but I couldn't. I never sold it. I'm thinking because it's too big. Maybe because it's just not good enough, I guess, for the price I was asking. But anyways, I decided that I didn't like it, and I was like, you know what? I need to add to it. And so I added to it. I added his name, Ali, in the background. And then I had it sit for a long time. And you may have seen it in the background. In fact, it actually might show up in Just Joshing with Dakota videos. I'm going to check that out. Because it was right beside where we used to do it. I'm going to see if I can see it there. Let's see here. I'm just going to quickly go through episode 9. I see the Mario. No, I don't see it here. But it has been in the... I'm sure it has been. Oh, it's in episode 3. So those of you who are already going to watch episode 3 for the carbon monoxide poisoning thing, you can see just the corner, like just this corner. In fact, the corner that you can't see here, you can see there. That's hilarious. Yeah, so anyways, I added the Ali and I changed the background a little bit, and I probably added some more color. Yes, I did, because I know I added teal and stuff in here, which I have now taken away again. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And I've added blue and stuff that I've now taken away. I've added green in there, some brown and stuff. I changed his face a little bit for a better likeness. Yeah, and then now, more recently, oh yeah, and I also took out the ropes, but now I've added them back. The ropes, and I can't remember what else. But anyways, I've added the ropes back, and then I've added Cassius Clay, which you can't see. You can only see most of Cassius, and then Wins. So I'm going to title the painting. This was titled Get Up, I think. I'm going to title it now. I think I'm going to title it Cassius Wins. But anyways, I believe after this fight is when he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. And so having the Ali in the background totally works. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. I like where it's going. Anyways. Yeah. Welders have a high incidence of Parkinson's. Is that correct? Pretty sure that my parents saw one or more of all these fights live in Vegas. I'm like, dude, that's cool. Welding fumes can cause headaches. Yeah, they absolutely can. How long do the headaches last typically? 15 months? As Gene would say, floats like a butterfly, stings like a wasp. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm gonna try to remember that if I ever get stung in the face again and I bring that character back. I used to love watching Ali fight. I didn't watch boxing or any sport. I don't watch boxing or any sport much nowadays. Did you like him because of his showmanship? Almost lost the word there. That's what attracts me to sportsmen in sports that I don't typically consume, such as combat sports. Like, I like Conor McGregor because his showmanship is awesome. Although I also liked, although it's probably because he's Canadian, George St. Pierre. I liked him, and he's way more humble. But I really liked him. I think it's because he's Canadian. Yeah. Your paintings are amazing. Thank you, Caroline. I have a wooden bowl that looks like yours. My mom's uncle made it in the late 1800s, early 1900s. She called it a butter bowl, but it's huge, about 16 inches long. Would make a great bread bowl. Ah, cool. Anyway, that's it. We got we got everything covered there. Thank you for hanging out for 2 hours. What the heck? I used to watch a lot of sports when I was young. Ali was special. He had character and was, as you said, showmanship, though I don't like show-offs. Dude, I like show-offs when it's like, okay, there's the type of arrogance that is not attractive at all, and that usually comes from losers. But if they're winners, I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. If anyone wants to buy these, so I don't have to put them away, that would be great. They'll be in the sale, but you can have them early. By the way, the sale is going to be buy two, get two. So you'll actually get. So it's like buy one, get one, but you have to buy two to get two for free. That's what's going to be the sale. Buy two, get two. And I'm hoping to get rid of all of the prints because I'm actually going to be making not a shelf, but like well, it might turn into a shelf because making drawers sucks, but it's going to be a thing with a lot of drawers here. So that's going to be an upcoming build. Anyway, thank you. Is it arrogance or confidence? Ooh. I think it's a spice. Excuse me, a spicy. Speaking of spicy, I just had Jollibees, and that came up spicy. I think it's a spicy mix of both. But you can't have too much arrogance. I guess the key is not to have too much arrogance. Like Connor has arrogance, but I think he has more confidence, and also he has humility, at least in my estimation. But he's very cocky at the same time. It's just like, I don't know. It's just the game he plays is good. I wish he still fought, but I don't know. He lost too many times, I guess. I don't know. But he was great. Anyways, see you later. Have a good day. Have a good night, actually. Or if you're in New Zealand, like we opened this up with, have a good day, right? Yeah. Anyways, have a good wherever you are. See ya.